I'll see people go get the food from these guys that buy my smokers, and they're like, oh damn. And then right off the bat, they're just staring at these smokers. And then like when I'm at events, they're like, who built your smoker? And the guy cooking goes, he did. And they'll come up to me, it's like, dude, you're not who I expected, or like, this is crazy. Like the other day, I was at a little barbecue thing, and the guy was like, you look like a fucking kid. You know? And I was just like, hey, sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry to disappoint you, my bad, you know?
I was like, imagine how it's gonna look when I do look old enough.
Right?
It's just cool to see people's reactions, like, dude, you're a fucking artist, and like, what did he pay for this? Because he won't tell me. And shit like that.
Won't.
And
it is an art, you know? Welding is an art. Like,
yeah, dude.
When you do it like custom work, and that's art, right?
It is, bro. And like what we do, it's not just sticking it together. It has like, it looks good. It's freaking strong. Yeah. But when you can look at it and be like, damn. Sometimes I've dropped off product and they don't even notice the welds, but their person that's with them cooking at the time was like, damn, dude, did you see these welds? Back here again, another episode of Living with Purpose. Today we got Bobby Titus with Titus Smokers. Grew up with him since what, grade school was it? Middle school? Yeah, grade school.
It's been a while, so definitely it's awesome to see his growth. Tell us a little bit how you first got started. What did you do before you started welding?
Actually, before I was welding, I was doing a little bit of construction, bro. And then I landed a job with my buddy's off-road shop. So I was a grinder, you know. Okay. And then graduated to welding. Did welding for off-road shop for 8-9 years and stuff. And then I started veering off doing my own thing. Did gates here and there, didn't like it. I started cooking myself, doing the barbecue thing, little, you know, wood chips here and there, wasn't right. Went to go try to buy one at Home Depot like everybody else says, and I went and seen them, they're super cheesy. You know, they're like soda cans, you know, so I was like, oh, you know what, I'll build myself one. And literally I built my first one, and it was a small one, you know, like literally I could pick it up, take it to the lake. It was pretty cool. Okay. And obviously I needed something a little bit bigger. And then I built myself a bigger one, a little 80 gallon. People started seeing me building them and started asking me how much, and really at the time I didn't even know how to price it. So you buy
just a project you took on?
I was just building them in my garage, having fun, drinking some beers, you know?
Yeah, that's cool.
And that little hobby ended up being my career now.
That's awesome.
You know, and I have a passion for it. It's not even something like I love coming to work doing this.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? So it's not like I started something that I don't like, because that's I almost did that with the gates. It was like, it's good money, it's cool, but like, man, the traveling and install, one little part you forget, you have to go buy another one, you already have it. So little things like that made me want to find a shop instead of veering off and doing installs stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
and
like,
sometimes people create their own jobs,
exactly.
their own businesses,
and that's
and
what
now
I did,
they get stuck in something they don't like, but it's like, yeah, you're good at it, but do you have a passion for it?
Exactly,
you know?
exactly.
So it makes a total much difference, like how you said, you really love coming to work, you really love doing what you're doing, and you can see it in the work, you can tell you take pride into it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little things that you put into it that a lot of people don't, you know, even bigger companies, they're just trying to manufacture and push it out.
Just production, bro. They don't even care.
And you want to put in something, good quality stuff where somebody's going to have pride into it for a long time.
I want you to look at my work and see something each time, like, oh damn, look at this.
Right?
Oh shit, look, you know, like, there's always something to look at when you look at something that I've done.
It's like buying the first model, then like the third, fourth model is like, man, Bobby, I need the new Bobby Smoker right here.
I want that one now.
Yeah. You first started, you made your own little, you said 10 gallon or?
No, I made a little propane tank for your barbecue.
Yeah.
I used one of those, and then we were doing some little, pipe smokers like this. But like stuff like that is what evolved to these big ones. I know how to build it, and I seen how they made it, so I made one similar, Yeah. But the offset style, it has a certain science behind it. And once you learn the science behind it, is what makes the whole build. A lot of people don't understand that the firebox and the stack, they all have to be in a certain spot for the smoke to roll correctly.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
If you see
smoking.
some people have barbecues, you know, and they'll open their door and it just barrels right in your face. The science behind that build is incorrect. Because when you open your door, you should start seeing your smoke barreling around, not come at your face.
Not just coming at your face.
Yeah.
Damn, that's true. Now
when I built my first couple of them, I was going off of like seeing other ones, and I was building the firebox too low. And I have another buddy that does it, and he was like, "Hey, bro, check this out. Put your firebox up here, and great level is key."
Oh, that's awesome.
So I had a guy who kind of gave me some pointers and put me in the right direction. But since then, I just took off.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it's surreal, honestly. Like some of this shit, I'm just like, this is stuff I manifest for years. And finally it's coming, you know?
And then the hard work, the sacrifice.
Long days.
Long days, long hours. The moments you miss with your family while trying to do the
parties,
things you love.
You know, like, there was parties, I'm like, dude, I can't come today. I got this to get out. And if I can get this out, then I'll land another one. And
sacrifice big time.
I was out of my garage, and I got a shop that was 100 yards over there, and I traded that shop for a smoker. And it was it was about 18 wide and 40 foot long. And that I outgrew within 6 months, but I lasted there for a year. Yeah. And I got into this complex building over here, which was about double the size of width. But between me and my partner, we outgrew that within 6 months also.
Oh wow.
And then we got this one. So now we have enough real estate to really make a name in this industry. You know, like
I can only imagine.
We were so crammed in that we couldn't even accept other jobs at the time.
Oh no way.
Now it's like I got these two going, but if you want a 250 on a rush, I could put a 250 right here.
How many are you doing? Like how many are you doing a week, or how many projects you got going at one time?
It depends on the size. If they're a smaller one, like 120, 250, I can do 2 or 3 of those a month.
Oh wow.
But I got these two 1000s. I'm doing these in about a month and a half.
Okay.
So it just depends on the size, really. And like if I'm doing trailers, I build all my trailers from scratch. Everything's from scratch.
Oh, that's cool. So
I get flat metal, and I have to cut it, bend it. I get all flat square stock. Okay. Cut it to whatever I need it, and put it all together. And everything I do is from scratch.
Let's check out the little ones you first got right here. Like,
yeah, we used to do
these. What's up with this one?
So this was actually a joke. In the beginning, when we were telling people some of our prices, they would be like, "Oh, damn, that's a lot." So one day we were kind of slow, and we built a couple of these. Posted, "Hey, this is for you cheap fuckers." You know? And honestly, these things took off too. Cause like, it being a joke, we probably have these all over the world, dude. From
for real?
Japan, Australia, like.
And that's fully functional?
Yeah, fully functional.
That's funny. That's cool. Let me try to check this out.
You got your firebox. You know, already got some baffles, a little.
Oh, the pull out for the wood.
Yeah, you know, put your little wood chips and a couple charcoals.
That's tight.
Your stack is fully connected. It literally rolls.
That's cool.
I mean, like I said,
so it started off as a joke.
It started off as a joke. Now they're like little pieces, like barbecue guys. They'll put them in their garage on the shelves.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that's what I would do too, because I like how you use the wrench right here, the Craftsman's wrench. Like, that's awesome. That's cool. Started off as a joke for me.
We even built those, put a little square stock on it, and you put it on your tow hitch.
Oh yeah.
Barbecue, put on the tow hitch.
For your real smokers right there, you want a tow hitch? Got you. Yeah. For you real smokers out there, what's your favorite recipe? Drop it in the chat. Let me know what's your favorite recipe to smoke.
I can get one of these done in about 3 weeks. And right now I'm doing 2 of them at the same time, so everything's ×2. I'm able to get 2 of these done at the same time almost. Actually, right now we're on week 3, but the delay is sandblast. Oh. So I got my guy doing sandblast right now, and he should have it done by the rest of the day.
So you gotta sandblast all this?
Yeah, that's already sandblasted.
Oh, it's already sandblasted.
So when I got it, it was like a dark metal. And then this was all white. So he blasted all the paint off, and then he blasted the entire inside, so it's clean and ready for now I can grind the inside and it'll be sanitary.
Oh shit. And then you put these extra pieces in there right there?
Well, no, this is the original door.
Oh, okay.
So this is the original door. I put these pieces on to stop it from going through. And it seals it, you know, and then what I'll do is I'll put this other trim on the inside. So when these 2 trims come together, it's almost like a real a fresh seal. Yeah. Less seepage for the smoke.
The smoke, it keeps the temperature.
Yep.
Keeps it all even.
Yeah, and you don't want stuff leaking in front of your face. It's supposed to go out the stack, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Damn, I tell you, this stack looks like one of those big old boats. From,
the guy I get them from.
The port boats.
The guy I get them from, he's like, "What are you gonna do with this?" I'm like, "I'm building a barbecue."
Building a barbecue.
Barbecue.
I want to go to your barbecues.
He was like, "God damn, how big is it?" And I'll show him a picture. He was like, "What the fuck you gonna cook in that? I hope cow."
Whole cow. Hey, you probably can though. Just chop it up.
Chop it up.
Probably a few of them in here. And then so, or let's go see what it looks like before you make it into like this.
Yeah, I'll show you guys right now. Crazy to think that something like this is what starts it.
That's tight.
So when we first get them, this is the canvas that it looks like. I'll get it, I'll rotate it to what I want, I'll whack the legs off, you know, put new legs on, and then sandblast it.
Oh, wow.
And then once I get it sandblasted,
inside and out?
Yep. Everything gets inside and out, fresh metal. So this is one of two 1000s. Fully insulated firebox, 48 inches long, so it's nice and long. You can adjust your heat. You know, I got the doors on the table, they'll get made up later on. But yeah, this is gonna be, you know, 5 racks all the way across, and then 4 slide outs.
Oh, so the top slides out?
Yep.
Okay.
So you'll have a full rack all the way across, and then literally 4 slide outs, so you can do all your like ribs or finishing, you know. Yeah, and when it's done, it'll have these on it. So these will go on top of the door like that.
Oh, okay. Now you're gonna put anything on there, or
no?
This is just a weight to hold it.
So this is this customer. She's a little smaller. The doors are super heavy.
Oh, okay.
So when you pick up the door, you can pick it up with 1 finger.
Oh, it's like leverage.
Yeah.
Leverage. Okay.
They're called counterweights.
Oh.
So you know, they counteract the door and they hold the door open.
Oh, that's cool. And you just thought of that, or?
No, there's a few people that do them similar ways.
Okay.
So I just changed it all up a little bit and did it this way. Some of the times, what I'll do is I'll get the business name and I'll get a laser cut out and I'll put it across the top of the logo.
Oh, nice.
Logos. So like in this case, it'll probably be Smokin barbecue. It'll be pretty cool.
That's cool. Oh yeah. Oh shit. That is pretty heavy. Oh damn, unless I'm just weak.
This is just my gym right here, bro.
Fuck, I bet, man. That's heavy right there. Can't buy it at Home Depot.
No, definitely.
Can't buy it at Lowe's. It's like wow. Like,
and these are all custom to. I mean, they all have my style, but they're all custom to the customer.
Client?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So like, you want to put, you know, Andrew's barbecue on the side, I can do that. You know, you want me to put a picture of something on the side, we can do that. You want to add bearings to your doors, we can do that. We are custom like that. But we have a product line that is pretty much satisfying to our needs and to the customer's needs.
Yeah.
There's a few little bells and whistles that the customers like to throw in there sometimes. No problem. That's what we're here for.
And for you, I only bet that's like, man.
It just benefits
it's make it better for you because it's like that finish, like you said, when you sit there, that finished product, when you got the bearings on there, doors open smoothly, quiet, easy to lift up.
Exactly.
It's probably
that's
like,
the big thing.
It's
like when the customer, yeah, exactly. That's the feeling that we get. You know what I mean? When that customer opens up the door, it's like, oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Like when these doors are not built right and they put the counterweights on wrong, it's like, yeah, you gotta wait to hold the door up, but it's still heavy as hell.
Yeah, once you get all the way up.
Yeah, exactly. So
especially someone short like me, I'm like,
Yeah, and it's funny because like I build into my height, so it's like perfect for everybody else.
Right.
So what happens is every time I finish it, a customer comes and looks at the tank and they go, well, how much for this one? I'm like, that's not for sale, it's the shop smoker, you don't want that. Well, if you're using it, I want it. How much? And I'm like, well, fucking, give me $2 grand, you can have it. And sure enough, they'll whip it out like that. I'm like, fuck, now I gotta make me another smoker.
Now I gotta make me another one. You always got a brand new smoker.
I myself, bro, I always go, I'll just make myself another one in 2 weeks. 3-4 months later, I'll finally make myself another one.
Oh,
and then like
you make big one for someone else.
I made this for, I don't remember what little gig that we had going on, but I just made it real quick and I was like, bro, we'll make legs later. Put it on jack stands. I've got my product down to where I like each part of my smoker. Now it's just replicating each one to the different tank. I have doors for 3 different size smokers that fit a majority of all my tanks. I have hinges that are production cut now. I have my latches, handles, my probes, all that stuff's all laser cut now.
Oh wow!
So before I would have a cardboard template paper, have to hand cut everything.
Just draw it on.
Yep.
Damn, that's coming a long way.
Yes. Within 3 years, we did 3 upgrades in buildings. You know, and now we have a full list of clientele, and there's no looking back for us. It's going nothing but up.
That's awesome, and I'm sure you get a lot of people asking from random people all over the world, or maybe at least all over the country.
Yeah.
Eventually all over the world.
That's the plan, man.
That's the plan. You said you got one coming in Guam.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just the start of it.
Yeah, exactly. And watch when that one goes, it's gonna show other people that I'm able to ship. Yeah. I ship, or I do hot shot drivers. In this case, I'm going international, so it's gonna get backed into a container. But there's always options. I'll always find a way to make sure you get satisfied.
Yeah, if you want it, you're gonna find a way.
Yeah, if there's a will, there's a way.
Right, exactly. What keeps you going? What keeps you pushing?
What keeps me going is
what motivates you?
My passion for this is already there, but to see the customers feed so many people. And like the reaction that people give me on these smokers is what keeps me going. I'm like, watch till I do the next one. Watch till I do the next one.
Yeah, that's tight.
Like I was saying a minute ago, is that watch till I get to the next one. All I'm doing now is replicating each smoker to a different tank, because now I have my product at a level where I know I like it. I know I like my doors. I know I like this. You know? So what's keeping me going? Yeah, it's perfected. To where now I just replicate that onto another tank, or vice versa. I got cabinet smokers that I do now. Okay. So those are all same thing, just different sizes. So now I'm that right there, I can get all laser cut and just put it together.
Put it together.
So that's what I'm saying. Production time is money.
Yeah, that's cool. And good food, we all know, good food always puts smiles on your face.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So I'll see people go get the food from these guys that buy my smokers, and they're like, oh damn. And then right off the bat, they're just staring at these smokers. And then like when I'm at events, they're like, who built your smoker? And the guy cooking goes, he did. And they'll come up to me like, dude, you're not who I expected, or like, this is crazy. Like the other day I was at a little barbecue thing, and the guy was like, you look like a fucking kid. Sorry, but that's what he said. And I was just like, hey, sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry to disappoint you, my bad.
I was like, imagine how it's gonna look when I do look old enough.
Right.
I don't know what you're saying. Right. But it's just cool to see people's reactions like, dude, you're a fucking artist, and like, what did he pay for this? Because he won't tell me.
No, like he won't tell. It is an art, you know. Welding is an art. Like, yeah, dude. When you do it like custom work, and that's art, right?
It is, bro. And like what we do, it's not just sticking it together. It has like, it looks good. It's freaking strong. And that's what matters. It's not like people can pull the trigger and just drag it and stick it together. Yeah. But when you can look at it and be like, damn. Sometimes I've dropped off product and they don't even notice the welds. But their person that's with them cooking at the time was like, damn, dude, did you see these welds? So to see the reaction of people's faces and the compliments that they give me is freaking awesome. That's what keeps me going.
Keeps you going.
And I know what I'm building is gonna feed so many people everywhere. Especially when I put them on a trailer, my name goes everywhere, bro, because they're just towing my shit around the country, dude.
You started in your garage. You're married with kids. How was that?
Oh man, it was not easy, bro. Every time I get the cut and the grinding, I got one of my little rugrats running up.
Running around, yeah. Then it's dangerous stuff around too.
I'm like, hey, I'm shooting sparks around here. Come on, go back inside. Ride your scooter over there or something, you know?
Yeah, wow.
And then on top of that, you're in a neighborhood, so it's like shop hours. Yeah. Would have to be at like 9 to like 10.
Yeah, because things are grinding.
Got neighbors calling the cops on me all the time.
Oh wow.
So it was just having to put up with that stuff long enough to where I knew I could make it in a shop, and then making that leap, it was hard, but when I finally jumped and made that leap, it was
never look back.
Never look back, all gas, no brakes.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying?
So, and now, what's next? I know there's got to be more, man. I know you're always driving, always pushing.
There's always more. I mean, like I said, I finally I got me some good help now. I got me an employee. I bought myself a plasma table, so I'm doing my own laser work pretty soon here. The next step is expand the building, get another worker, and bring in more projects at one time. Ooh. Instead of doing each job at a time, I want to do multiple jobs at a time.
That's awesome.
With the guy that I hired, I'm telling you, within the next couple months, he'll be doing his own smokers, and I'll be doing my own smokers, and then the production level is going to rise. Yeah. And then the day that he showed up and helped me, fucking dude, I was like, dude, they don't make helpers like you. Fucking like, it's just like having me working with myself. Yeah. Like, he kind of like picked up the routine quick, bro. So like when I really needed some help, I called him. I just showed him a smoker that was like halfway done. I was like, look, this is what we're doing. Look, it's already at this point. I wouldn't ask you to do nothing I want. This part of the job sucks. I'm letting you know ahead of time. He agreed to it, and sure enough, fucking first I had him like in between hours because they were using them, and then something went bad, and I was like, hey, come on over full time.
Full time, fuck, that's tight.
And he's been here ever since.
I appreciate it, Bobby. Man, I love your story. Keep doing what you're doing. Once again, Bobby Titus with Titus Smokers here. If you're looking for a barbecue, quality smoker, custom made for you, click his link down below. And we'll look forward to see you on the next one.
Yes, Bye, Thank you.